Good morning. Today it's another brand new day. Uh, the Lord loves us. That's the most important thing. Mm, yeah, first the important thing is the Lord loves us. For we've seen another day, and He's given us the strength to analyze these pairs with you guys today. Okay. Um, if you wanted, today would have been our last day on earth, and there would be no this gathering. So first important thing is we say thank you to God. Okay? Uh yeah. Whichever religion you are, say thank you to uh God. Okay? So um we'll try our best to move at His direction and His will, okay? That's how much we need God. We need Him through even these same scenarios and trading. Okay? We don't only need Him when we are sick or want to sleep, you know. We also need Him in this same business. And I realized that uh now, so I'm telling you about it. Okay? So every day, we'll thank God for a new day He's given us. And if you won't like it, you can skip to the part where you like, but you should just know that all this is inspired by the love of Jesus Christ. Okay? Because me and you, trust me, whether you're Muslim, you're Hindu, you're what, without Jesus Christ, we wouldn't even be doing this right now. Okay? So it's very important that we say thank you to Him, whether you like Him or not. We respect Him. Uh, so thank you is giving us this day. And let's pick it up from where we left, okay? So the first pair is GPP card. This is Canadian dollar. Buying, selling, meaning the GPP, the pound is having power. Okay? So we said we'll buy when priced at this level, right? Here. That's where I wanted to buy from. So we are waiting for the daily to come back at this level. If we look at the forward time frame, uh, I remember telling you yesterday that we need this shift here. You see? But I told you, in order for us to have that shift, price has to make a new high. Okay? Just make a new high here. And then it will shift at this level. You get? Um, and interestingly, that's what price has done. So now we have a high, low, high, 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 low, high, high. So when price starts retesting to this level, price will make a what? A high, low, a lower low. Meaning we'll now be making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You see? So that we can just wait for that shift. See? This point. You see? And now I think you now see why I was telling you last night that I expect price to make a high on the forward time frame. So for us to be safe, I need price breaking below this level today. Then there is a chance we can have this swell, this buy this week. Mhm. Mm. Because the longer it takes to retest here, the harder it becomes to what? To buy. Next thing, this is NZD card. What a lovely push, but it didn't give us another lower high here. It didn't give us another lower high here. Then before the break, you see? So we can wait for this retest and then buy. So meaning, in this case, price has a chance of coming back to this point. Why? Because this is the level that led to the break. You see? Mm, but we can do this in a lot of ways. We can just simply wait for price to retest. You see? Price to come and break above and retest and give us the entry still. You see? And then we can enter the buy. So it's not really bad. Uh, and this will be a very profitable trade, very profitable trade. We might get the 1 to 5. We will get the 1 to 5 if we enter this trade. Look at how the daily is also respecting. So for today, what would be fine is if the daily closes above this OG level, this will be fun. Then we can wait for that shift. I'm telling you, I'm in the 4 hour time frame. But I like everything so far. Everything is perfect. Starting from the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. So it's either we'll buy this or we'll sell NZD USD. So I have to wait and see how price respects. Next thing is Euro GBP. Okay. What the retest I was telling you about. We're waiting for a daily retest at our OG level. As you can see, our price retested heavily. So in this case, we just be a bit patient. Okay. Should this be here? This should be somewhere here. We just be patient. Uh, it should be just the same point. So for me, what I expect is this price to make a new high. Okay. But when price makes a new high, this will be the higher low. Meaning we can only sell when we're below this point. What does this mean? This means that I will expect price to make another high, low, high. So I can get the shift here and the retest, then we can sell. You see what I'm talking about? Because the main goal is I just want to sell at my OG level, that's all. You see? Mm. And us not, you see, us not paying attention to this head and shoulder and selling from this engulfing here, which broke below the level. Mm. We prevented this loss. You see? So when I tell you guys to wait, then I know what I'm really talking about. You saw how this price move. Look at this. We have this head left, head, break, price breaks, shifts, goes bearish, makes a right, making a deeper retest, then the engulfing that breaks outside the what? The OG retest level here. But you can see price has retested the OG level here. It's just that the 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 date wasn't clean. And the 4 hour I was selling the point that wasn't an OG level. So me just avoiding this engulfing, I spared myself from this simple trade here. You see? So please be following me. Because what I teach you and I show you is not only from my head, but from my experience as well. I've tried taking such trades. I've lost plenty of many times. The next thing is I have ADNZD. I need price to retest this level still. Uh, so I like this Sunday open. Mm, hopefully price can fill up these weeks with this 1 a.m. candlestick. By the way, it's 6 a.m. in London, almost 7 now. So let's wait and see how price will test this level here. Remember what I was telling you that day? That don't worry about this daily time frame. Price, if price wants to give us a trade to come back at this level again. You can see that's what it's trying to do. So with time to come back. The next we have is NZD USD. Price has broken above this level. We're now trading outside the OG level. So if the daily closes with this bullish close, we'll be waiting for price to engulf and come back to our come back to our level. Yeah. If today price has this bearish close, that is what we'll be waiting for. And I remember telling you frankly, I think I was clear that day that when you see such moves, price will always come to respect this level, no matter what happens. And you can see what price has done. It's back at this point. You see? He tried giving people an entry there, but you saw I didn't take the sell. Mm, you saw what just happened right after. Because price wanted to come back at this point. Because when we made this low, I was emphasizing that for this sell to be genuine, price will have to come back here, then we can sell. Okay? And so this is what we are waiting for now. Price to break to low here. Okay? So, uh, that's the thing. And so I think that's it for now. We're just waiting for price to break below this OG level here. For this one, we want price to come back here. For this one, we need the high high and the high low, and then a shift. For NZD card, we need the retest, and then a break above, and then we can also buy. GBP card, need price to retest back to this level, and then we can buy. Okay. Uh, so that's it for this session. Mm, let's see. USD card. Oh, actually, USD card has retested. But I didn't just want to sell it because it was so close to my daily high low here. Didn't want to buy it. And the 4 hour is bullish. Yes, but that means I can sell at this point where we are the shift from. This is almost the daily high low. This is where price bought from here. So this is where price should come here. Then we can buy. But this line you're seeing here is my daily high low. So that's why we forsake the trade. Euro USD still need that break. Euro card. Remember, you see why I didn't pick it? Because I knew it would be hard to come back here this week. Okay. And I didn't want to choose this level here. Also, because this is how we were looking. So if price was to come here, I was supposed to wait for price to shift back bullish, and then I can buy the 4 hour time frame. GBP USD still need price breaking below. Okay, then I'll buy uh ADJPY. Oh, price is retesting now. Imagine when I thought I'd keep it on waiting. That's when price chooses to retest. This one I need a lower low and a lower high. This one the same thing. This one I need the high high now. So I need price to close at this point. The daily time frame. And then the other days price to make a new high high. Okay? These two not yet until we see how Friday will close. Then we can look at USD CHF and Euro CHF. So I think that's it for this morning session. Welcome back, guys. So okay, so now the Wi-Fi is stable. I'll upload for you the Sunday video. Okay. Mm, upload it for you. But for now, uh, let's just go through our market update. Uh, thank you, the Most High God, that we've made it this far. We're about to cross over to afternoon. I think maybe we've even crossed over, don't you think? But yeah, uh, I'll just try to go through with you a few things. Then we can take it from there. Okay. Mm. So the Sunday video is now loading. Yeah, the Sunday video is now loading. It's now loading. So just wait for it to finish. By the time we'll be done with the analysis to also be ready to be uploaded. Okay, so now I can continue. This is NZD USD, and what we have now is price uh, rejecting outside. Like I told you, the daily time frame. Sorry, if price ends up closing up above, you know the rules. When price breaks outside our OG level, we simply just wait for price to break below, right? So we hope to see price doing something interesting today. Either price rejecting and closing with a bearish candlestick. Because what I need now is just the 4 hour to shift. Once the 4 hour shifts below and then retests at this point, then we can sell. So what does this tell us to expect in the 4 hour time frame? If it shifts at this point, regardless of where we enter from, our stop loss has to be above here. And this is too much. So this means that there's a higher chance that price might make another immediate higher low high, which will be a lower high the moment price breaks below. You see? So that when price retests, we just enter base of that sell there. You see? That's what my plan is. So uh, that's what we wait for. Mm. And then if you can see in the forward time frame, uh, price as we tested at this point, and when we get that, this will be a clear entry. Now we can put our stop at this point if we want, or just right below here, you know, and put our take profit at this point here. But remember, with the way this price is looking, this trade can sell all the way up to this level. Up to this level here. The only question is we have to be patient with waiting. Okay. Because for me, I'd really even want to sell this trade all the way up to here. And go up to here. Because you look at the weekly time frame, this is the weekly OG level. And if we sell at this weekly level, we expect price to come back at this point. Mm, so this is where we can expect the weekly time frame to give us the take profit. Because why? We are selling at the weekly level. You see? So if we enter here, should be able to hold up to this point. You see? Uh, so, but the next trade, I'm really planning on holding for long. Yeah. Uh, so, uh, uh, the daily this is when we sell based off the daily time frame. You see? And especially once the daily time frame just breaks below this level. Okay? You can hold all the way up to this point. Trust me. So this will be a very nice trade. It might be 1 to 6 or 1 to 8. Or if we prefer, we can come out at this level. 1 to 4, this is also fine. You know? Uh but we'll see. So the next thing is AD. NZD. Price, you can see, is now on its way to retest this point. Like I was expecting, you see? So the moment price comes back here, uh, we'll be looking for a sell here. You see? Uh, why I'm not really concerned about the daily time frame, because I know still, once the daily time frame gets this push, uh, this push here, uh, it will give us that bearish close. You see? Uh, this is the bearish close to give us. This is what I'm expecting. You see? So this might happen with one bullish entry. So the next thing is uh price will retest, and then price will engulf here, and then we can sell. Okay. Then this is what we needed. So in the 4-hour time frame, you can see that price is now reviving. Remember, I was telling you in the morning that I want price to fill these wicks, and you can see price is trying to fill these wicks right now. Uh, so when we fill these wicks at this point, this will only mean one thing: the price will start making that momentum. You see? So when price is at this level, the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame, you'll be making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. You see? So even here, the moment price shifts, okay, then we'll get the what? The daily holding I've been telling you about. You see? That's how price works. Then after the holding, price will retest, then you can sell. If this doesn't happen, price will break above and continue buying and will avoid this top up. You see? Mm, that's what I'm just trying to teach you guys. So you can know uh so you can know uh where to go, what to do when price is at this level. And the next thing is the weekly time frame. Uh it's kind of convincing, especially that you can see that we closed with a very strong bearish close. So this means that price just wants to give us that small pullback and then price continues selling. Okay. So in this one, the moment price sells, it will be a very massive sell. That if we can catch the trade, I'll plan on holding for a bit longer. Okay. So, uh, this is how we're looking in AD uh, NZD. Next thing we have is Euro GPP. This pair is very volatile. Always. I even fail to understand me. So you can see price here made a very nice retest, but it seemed to be breaking above the the interest zone. You see? So what do we do in such a situation? We do nothing, but we still have a solution. Okay? Remember, we can only sell at this point. So this means that on the daily time frame, price has broken above this level. Uh, but this is still valid. How? Because of this double bottom, you see? We still have this double bottom, and price is just retesting, just retesting it. So we'll see how the daily closes. If the daily, I mean this, if the daily closes above this line here, uh, yeah, okay. If the daily closes above this line, then this means this double bottom is invalid, and price is most likely to continue what? To continue buying. Okay. But if price uh from here ends up rejecting the same daily candle back to this point, giving the 4 hour a new lower high, then this will be a very nice step towards our goal. But it only calls for patience. Okay? Because you don't want to be caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's the right plan. Okay? So hence that's why you've seen me plan it like this. Uh we need price to break. To come back at this point and not close above this level in the daily time frame. Okay. In the 4 hour time frame, you can also see it's almost right around the same level. Uh, okay. So our our Sunday video is ready. That's the interruption you saw. Okay. So right after this, I'll go and upload it for you. And you can know why we chose these pairs. So if you can also see clearly in the 4 hour time frame, uh, that this head and shoulder was very fine here. But you saw me, I didn't take this trade. Why? Because it was not uh, allowing no rules. Okay, but it looked very clean. Well, if it sold, our hopes would have been a very quick profit. But what ended up happening, price took us out. Why? Because this is not prices OG level. This is away from our OG level, which is this point here. You see? So that's why prices are back to this level. So now, what we expect in the forward time frame is price to just simply make a new lower low, a new higher high, and then come and shift at this point, and then we can get that sell. You see? So that this can now happen at my level here. You see? Because at this point we can't sell. At this point we can sell. Okay? Now, if you take this back to the line, the candlesticks, you will now see why I was saying uh we can't sell now, you see? So what would be nice is this 4 hour can close as bearish. So we can start having that rejection from this point here. You see? So this can be our last higher high. So when we get the new higher high, there is a less chance of it taking out the daily double top right side. You see? So it can maybe just reach here. Now, was put on the daily time frame, price shouldn't break above this level. When price breaks above this level and closes, there's a real good chance that price might continue buying tomorrow. Okay? So this price should be avoided at all costs. So this leaves us with wanting price to what? To retest back at this point with the same new 4 hour candle without making any new high. Okay? Everything is possible. Anything is possible. But this would be a very good position for us. Okay? Hmm. So the next thing is NZT card. Uh, as you remembered, I wanted price to test at this point. Uh, the price to test at this point, and so that uh, when price comes back at this point, oh, this is the daily. So for the daily, I need the daily closing above this line. Okay, above this line here, anything above this, it's fine. Okay, today. Mm, that's the daily task that we have. But for the 4 hour time frame, you can notice something interesting. Uh, price made a break above this level we were all waiting for. Okay, but the last high is this point here. Okay, here. So, what does this mean? Mm, this means that the 4 hour has a higher chance of retesting back to this point and then making a new higher high again and a retest and then a buy. Get what I'm saying? Why? Because of this level has to be respected. And if you try to maybe redraw these OG levels, you can see that even if I do it this way, this is still legit. If I try to only concentrate on the body, you can see that this is what I was saying, shouldn't close up below here. You see? Because this is 1, 2, 3. You see? 4, 5, is that 6? So this is also where you can draw the OG level. Okay? But even if you draw it like this, it's still the same thing. Price broke using this level. Okay? So price should come back at this point. Okay? Yeah. So this means that when price will test back at this point to give us an engulfing, right? And this will be the new higher high. You see? The new higher high. So when price down and break above this level, it will also retest back to this point. You see? So and my OG level is around this level, somewhere here. You see? So anything goes. If you want, you can sell when priced at this point, and then enter your buys. Sorry, at this level, put your stop below. In this case, you'll be forced to put your stop loss below these wicks here, and then uh, target the same point. You see, you still get that 1 to 3. That's fine. Uh, but again, you can wait for this to happen, and you can get that extra 1 to 4. You see, because it's still the same thing at the end of the day. Such that the second one comes with a bit more certainty for you to know what price will do next. But there's also a risk when price breaks, it might not retest this level and give you your entry. Okay, so uh, well, we'll see what will happen. But this is the point I really want to start from. Okay. Why am I waiting for price to spark from there? Because when price will be at this point in the NZD USD, price will be at the edge of what? Selling. You see? So these two, it's either one will sell or one will buy. That's why I don't want to buy when price is at this point here. Okay? Because when price is at this point, price will also be at what point? The same level here. You see? So I want to know where price really wants to go. Okay? Then I'll choose. So that's why you've seen me not planning on entering at this level. I want, if price fails to retest at this point, uh, it comes back and break above this level, so I can know Oh, uh, NZD/USD is no longer selling, so buys will be the wisest thing to do. You see? Mm, because it's either one will sell, example, this one I'm planning to sell, and this is also a very good storage structure, or one will buy. Okay, and that's the lesson we'll learn in these two setups, how to identify such trades and pick the right one. So the next thing is AUD/NZD. And we did this one. Euro GBP, we did it. Uh, we haven't done GBP card. I like everything that's happening. Uh, but let me just do something for you guys. Let me also prepare. Uh, when was Thursday? Huh? Thursday was supposed to be the 11th, right? Let's try to do this. So try to prepare Thursday. So here, if you want, you can go and get yourself some water to drink. Mm, okay. Uh, let's finish up now. The first thing is you can see that this is GBP card. Price are breaking above here. You see? So that price are broken above here. The only thing we need is a retest at this point. Very clean in the weekly time frame. Uh, but this might be not the trade we take this week. We might just get the retest though. But I would like to just see what goes on. Mm, if you've noticed, usually I'm always just having 3 to 4 pairs that are ready to go that same week. Mostly the fifth one is just a trade that we just look at and see what price is really saying, and then a few things or two. Okay. So in this case, uh, what's this? Uh, in this case, price is bullish, uh, and we need price to come back here, the forward time frame, right? The price already retested this level. You can see this retesting the buy, so it's invalid. Just need price to come back here, and we'll know what to do next. So this means that we want price to shift and then continue making lower lows as it sells. You see? So at once we get the shift in the forward time frame, and we wait for that retest to buy. And the daily time frame, price will have what? That daily holding we are looking for. And that shift is made. You see? As simple as that. But the first thing is we need that forward time frame to start. To take out this higher low. That's the first step. Then we can continue with the buys setup. And you can see from the monthly time frame that we've been just playing around almost everywhere. But here is where the source has been. And if price can just easily break above this monthly candle with this strong break, we'll expect the next monthly candle to also continue buying. You see? How? Because price chose to break above what? The price chose to break above the what? The flag. Uh Someone's breaking. So whenever price plus price above the flag, you should be ready for sales, for buyers, because this price can do anything. By the look of things, uh yeah, and we can now buy until this high here. Yeah, this makes sense. Look at the weekly time frame. This is a very good deal. You see? You know, that's needed this price to give us a little push. And so at this point, uh, so what happens next is USD. Just wait for this to happen, and then we now focus on USD card. Let's see why we avoided this pair. Let's see a few reasons here and there. You can see why I was avoiding this pair because the daily lower, higher low. You've seen why it is. It's just right around this level. That's the first thing. And where we can buy from is price has to respect this level. Not with a rejection, but a full bearish close. Have you noticed how we are close to the higher low of the weekly, of the day here, this line? So any slight mistake This price goes bearish. This makes the trade risky. You see? No matter how promising the buy looks, it's risky. And we'll take our money somewhere else. Next thing is Euro USD. Mhm. Right now, there's nothing I can do in this pair. Like I've been telling you, it's unless price breaks below this level. And so, Euro card, see why I left it. Huh? This price should either respect this level or come back to this point. But it's just not giving us anything sensible. GPUSD, uh, we have entered our break yet. Uh, which is at this point. Remember, I just want a daily close below this level. Then I'll be able to start buying these pairs. Sorry. Hey, DJPY. Interestingly, now we're having the retest after we chose to leave out the pair. Mm, but still, it stands. Since the 4 hour is bullish, this is even better because we'll just be having high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs. Shift, retest, entry. That same shift and retest will give us the what? The holding candle in it, the daily time frame, and we can sell. So, uh, that's it for this session, and I'll see you guys around 4 p.m. Okay, God bless you all and stay safe. That's not happening. This is USD. This is USD. You still best to wait right here. So it's the card. You still need price to break above this level. Okay. Come on. Let's retest. Finally playing around this level. So let's see. Wait for it for a time frame. There was a yeah, more. Let's go with this at this point. Yeah. Mm. This is it. This is still like nice. Alright, guys. Opportunities if boss comes back here. So positively. Uh, what should be okay? Example, can see price is when the new high. So we need another low for time frame. Technology level. The high. The price can shift. New test. Okay, so TPP card. Still need price call. Come back here. Mm, so it's nothing interesting for now. So we've not yet determined our trade in SPR. Now waiting for a shift here. Then we'll know the next step to take. Service than a net. Okay. So this will be ready for sales. I'm going to break below this one before our time frame. This will be ready for buys. Minimum price breaks above here. Okay. So that's it for now. We'll see you at 8 p.m. Good evening, guys. I hope you had a very lovely day. The Lord has reached us this far, so it's very interesting that we can now continue and proceed our career. Okay. Uh, so first, we are grateful you've seen the day come to an end because this is 8 p.m. now. 8 p.m., 8:20 p.m. where I am, and this is 1 p.m. in New York session. So it still stands the same way. Okay. We want to sell. That's the main point here. We want to sell, right? We want to sell here. That's the only thing we care about now in this pair. But the question is, how do we approach the sale? We just jump into the sale. Just don't jump in the sale. Uh, so, remember what I was telling you? In time frame, almost at the break above. I told you, if the daily breaks above, we can only sell when price breaks below inside again. Okay? And I like this pin bar formation right now. This is very fun. uh, a very good rejection. So what do we expect now? Uh, the thing still stands. We want price to break below this level. And we test it, right? That's the only goal. Okay. Uh, but what would be nice is we have a new, a possible lower high and a possible lower low. Before we make the new lower low, okay? So that when selling here, our stop loss shouldn't be forced to be above this level. Okay? But at least around this zone here. See? Why around this level? Because you can see we can at least have a new lower high and a new lower low. When price retests and engulfs, at least we reduce our entry, you see, so that we know if price breaks above this level, we are wrong about the move. Okay, that's why I'm saying we need that. Or price ends up breaking below, that's perfectly like this, and then we test and give us an engulfing. This is okay to sell. Okay, you can sell and you can put the stop loss above this engulfing level. But notice what I told you that in a situation like this, uh, especially if this test doesn't take out this lower low and just gives us this kind of engulfing, there is a very high chance price will what can come back to this level. Okay, and then sell. Why? Because even if it comes back within this level, price is still bearish because the lower high is at this point. Okay, so meaning you should be fine with price coming back to this level. You see? So this is the lower high, this is the lower low. See? Uh so this case, you can see that you can see that if price was to give us a lower high, a structure point, that becomes a lower high when we break and we get the retest that thing out here. We reduce the risk, you see, and we put our stop above here. See? Yeah. And knowing that whenever price takes out this low, uh, whenever price takes out this low, we know that price has gone bullish on the forward time frame. You see, then we were just wrong about the move. Get the other thing. That's the best part of waiting for such to happen. Okay, because it gives you that confidence of knowing, oh, the reason price didn't do this is because I was wrong. Yeah. Mhm. So when we enter, I don't know if we should put our stop at this point or at that point. But I know if price just breaks below this level, if price just breaks below this level, boys and girls, something like this, trust me, we have a very huge sell-off. Okay. So this is what we'll be waiting for. A break below here. We touch this step, okay? So if I know get this break, with the chance price can even sell all the way up to here. Get uh, if let us be open, let us be open. Anything that happens, That's it for now. This pair. And next we have NZD card. Okay. So this is the tricky part of these two pairs. These two. They're both going the same, they're at the same stage, you see. So NZD card is at this level. See? So see that price would, that's why I'm saying there's a chance you might have what? That I'll go ahead and then the break if NZD card isn't willing to buy. Okay? Yeah. But if NZD card is supposed to buy, this thing out here might lead to price in a continuation of what? Buys. You see? Uh, so that's why I don't really want to buy at this stage here. Okay? Why? Because I don't know if price will buy at this point or this will just be a break at this level in respect to NZD USD. Okay? Because most of the time NZD USD is followed by NZD card. So I'll see. That's why my own strategy was since price has been tested at this level, and you can see how the daily is looking, right? Mm. You can spare the daily just for today and watch how price will move tomorrow, okay? So we can see the daily will be at this level. Then we can maybe catch the buy, okay? You see how this will make sense. And that will even be, will make more sense. Why? Because it will disrespect this pin bar. And you know that NZD USD is not selling, you see? So when you have this engulf in here, uh, and you look to the forward time frame, you'll see that what will happen is mm, this price is retesting this level while we're supposed to buy. The moment we get an engulfing of the forward time frame about this one, see how do we play it? Play it like this. Yeah, we everybody is also at the right spot on the weekly, on the daily time. As you can see, even on the weekly time frame, it's showing us weight. See, and where I'm planning to buy from is when price is at this point. What does this mean? The weekly time frame is now making up bullish momentum. You see, the greatest mistake you can make is thinking price has dropped enough, can't drop any further. Okay? Yes, it can drop, but we have to add some sense of being realistic because we know this pair buys NZD card also buy, meaning this sale will be invalid. But you can see how this daily candle is looking. It's a strong pin bar, meaning tomorrow we are likely to have a what? A bearish candle. You see, that's how this pair is showing us right now. Same with this pair here. This pin bar formation, it would be wise for us to wait for the daily to have a bullish engulfing for this pin bar. You see, so that not only are we buying when everything is safe, but we are buying when we are certain that okay, NZD USD, even though it had the pin bar the previous day, it has now closed with a what? Bullish candle. You see? Uh, Here, next day. So that's why you've seen me being patient with these two pairs. Because I know once they just give us that entry, the the reward will be very massive. Okay, so NCD card, this is the analysis we use. Okay, want to buy, right? I want to buy, but at this point, since it's having a pin bar right now, okay, uh, oh, the analysis we can use is simple. And label this higher high, as we can see, and for price to do it, because price made the higher low, higher high, and we test. When price makes a higher high, we wait for price to retest this level. See, then can buy. Then, and you know how the market is sometimes. We can even be lucky. You can find that price ends up making this retest and makes another kind of uh, break at this point, resistance, and then breaks. So now we wait for price to retest at our OG level, and then we even end up buying at an OG level. You see? And we get to capitalize off the move. If someone bought at this point, that's fine, but we are buying when we are sure that NZD USD is not selling, and we can now buy this pair safely. Okay. So this is what you would be expecting uh, today, tomorrow. Okay. This one move can even reach up to Wednesday. I can guarantee you, moment everything is set, you even have no excuse of not selling or buying. Okay. Uh, this is where we are now, and this is my analysis. So that's what we are waiting for. And the uh, daily gave us this. Yeah, it makes sense. But once we see that the daily closes below this level, there's a chance that price would now want to sell and probably going to sell. See, maybe buy later. I've been way, way broker. But sometimes you find that both these time frames they are in the same direction most of the time. Just don't know why this time one is opposite. Yeah, deal with something else. Mm. So now we just see how the day will close when we make the final step. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Is ADNDD. Wow. We're not expecting this week test fast. Uh-huh. Well, let's date it. This was so fast. Remember that I told you last week, don't always worry about being left out. Okay? Price will come back at this point and give you the entry. He just wants to participate in it. The price is at this level. The daily time frame is a bit aggressive. Uh, and now would be the best idea to just sell directly. Okay? We're going to see at least 2, 3 daily time frames at this point, just to show us we are holding. It just this kind of momentum we built here repeat itself at this point. Okay, it can be just Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe another bearish candle here and another bearish candle there. See, as to show us that okay, we have reached the level and now we are holding. You see, because if we were to catch a sale now, meaning we're hoping the next daily candle to engulf it like this. Yes, this is possible, but that's based on hope. Okay, and remember what I was telling you, don't think just because it's bought, you can't buy it anymore. Price can do anything it wants. This can think is uh, price on buy and sell, and it's bought, so it can retest this level like I quickly. So now it will start selling. Okay. Mm, how do we execute this sale? Or how are we promised that we might get this something like this the daily time frame? You see, I didn't even use the 4 hour time frame to explain, but you can see that me saying I need the daily time frame to do some things like this. You know now why. You see, this power is bullish, very bullish. You can see this kind of candlestick hand in the New York Open. Uh, oh, what does this mean? Uh, I can only sell when price is below this level. So this is when the 4 hour will go bearish. You see? Oh, bearish. The next thing is, it makes no sense me selling here. You see? Because why? It's not my OG level. You have an alternative of how we can approach this or system. Okay? How? We need price to okay, new lower low and then new higher high. See? But the day price chooses to break below, we simply wait for a retest maintenance the OG level. You see? Something like this. See? That might what? Cause these candlesticks I'm telling you. Yeah? Because this is the last candlestick for Monday to end. So you need Tuesday for a lower low and then lower high, high, lower high, high. Just to be clear on that. And you need Wednesday for that shift. If price decides tomorrow just dropping significantly down, I won't do anything. Okay? Even if I've waited for this pair for days, we stick to the plan, my brothers and sisters. Always stick to your plan. And this is now almost, I think, fourth trading week. I think fourth or third trading week without catching a trade. So this is the fourth week. So if this week passes without the trade, we'll reach for 1 month uh without any trade. Okay. In trading days only, move the months. Okay. Uh, and this doesn't really change me. As you can see, I've been patient throughout. If it doesn't give us what we want, just wait. That's how if you respect my work, that's how you should be. Don't die for not trading and you don't lose money. Not trading. You lose money for trading. Just to show people active in the market. Okay. Uh, uh, okay, that hasn't given us a chance. Okay. Remember, you win by doing less always in life. but making sure every move we take counts. Okay, because right now, you can just go on my screen and take click sell. That's because I'm tired of waiting. You see, but that's not me. Either should that be you? Because uh, since we favor you most of the times, just wait for me patiently. Yeah, you are not left out. Okay, this week will be a no trade week. That's fine with me again. And I'll show up the next day. I can quote the winning trade the previous day. Okay, that's how you should be. Okay. So the next thing that we have is so here what you can do is just waiting for our daily reaction. Simple. You get that reaction, you proceed with the sale. Next we have is Euro GBP, a very interesting pair. As you can see, this pair we were planning to sell once price was at this level. As you even know, I always tell you this pair is so volatile, and you can see how price moved. See? So, uh, what do we have here? This is the 4 diagram. This is what we are going to work with. Okay. What I like is that daily time frame didn't take out what the double top, the right side, like I was saying in the morning. So this is very nice. Um, so what we have now is a daily rejection, which is fine. But now all we have left is the 4 hour shift. Okay. And this 4 hour shift, this 4 hour shift is what we need, not here, because this is our lower, higher low. No, but we need it here. Okay. So meaning we would love uh tomorrow the day before again to have a push above this zone, again immediately reject it. You see? So it can come back here and give us the shift we need, and we can wait for the retest, and we can wait for the what? The sell. You see? Uh, this sell will make more sense to us. know what I've noticed on these Euro pairs? Like when you see them wasting time at a specific spot, that means they want to fly. What I mean by flying is selling high or buying high. You can see here also was kind of waiting, price dropped massively. Price was kind of consolidating, price bought, price was kind of consolidating, bought. See, kind of consolidating, bought, kind of consolidating, sold, kind of consolidating, sold. So even here, this all delay you're seeing, I can tell you that when price is ready to sell, we can even see a very bearish close below here. Here, this is how this pair moves, especially when you see such delays in price action. Just know that price really wants to do something. Okay, wants to break below here, especially if the day will get an entry here and we have a bearish close, you see. So that's a nice bearish push there, something like this. This will signal that price is likely to break below. And if I enter this sell, I'll be selling off, wanting price to break below here. Because I know this is what this price loves doing, this pair. Okay, so this is a very massive trade. No wonder you can see it kind of lingering around this point. Okay, yeah. Imagine catch a sell here, put on stop here, below this level. Get to capitalize off all this more. Oh, I'm telling you, the next trade will be massive. Just bear with me and wait. Uh, all right. Yeah, guys. Yeah, at these levels. The next thing is GBP had. For this one, still the same thing. Can't do anything now other than wait for price. Come back here. You see, this is the only level I can catch my buys from. See, point. This is where we expect those retest and then the buy. You can see on the daily time frame, it's just showing that we need to wait a bit more. You see, and we'll do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Uh, yeah, 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 it for now. Because uh, get your price reacted, ASD, unit price below here, broker, need price to retest this point or this point, and the GPUSD need price below this line, AUD need price to shift at this level. So, uh, just wait now. I'll enjoy the old trades. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and God bless you. And I'll see you at 10 p.m. so we can have a close, right? And comment on how the price has what the price has done for us. Thank you for your patience, and uh, welcome back, guys. So this is our close. Uh, uh, go to close. We can see the first thing we have is that. Think for the close, we can just go through everything, right? Yeah. So for Euro CHF, you can also see that price is kind of reacting at this level. Uh, but right now the daily is bullish. Mm, okay. This being our lower high. Okay. So this is our lower high, high low. We expect price to make what? The high, and then a shift. So we can sell. See? Uh, so uh, so thing is thing is and to test this point, the daily time frame, and now this shift, meaning the weekly time frame, we have the proper uh, retest at the level, OG level, giving the weekly time frame a chance to repeat this move here at this point again. Okay. Uh, Next thing is USD CHF. Uh, this price is also bearish in weekly. And you can see it broke above the weekly level. So we expect this weekly time frame close below. See? Then we can sell. So you can see the daily time frame also as still bearish because we have been taking out this low high. So what's just left is waiting for the weekly close below this level. Then we can see what to do next. The next thing is GBP. Remember what I told you? This price has made the high. I need price to come and make a higher low here. You see? And then buys more. So it can shift at this point, and then I can sell when priced at this level. You see? So the first step is done. You see? We're done with the first step. You now need the second step of breaking above. And we'll be left with the third step of breaking this shift. So next thing is AD card. We wanted price to shift in the daily time frame, but we didn't get that. So the one where we can buy if price breaks above this level and then goes back bullish. Was price went bearish, moment the daily was below this level. See? So this means that price is supposed to make another lower high and another lower low. So I get the shift at this level, you see? But we didn't get that. So we're in the middle zone. So we just wait. ADUSD, right about the same thing. The daily is bearish. So I need the daily to make a new lower low and a new lower high. So you can come and shift at an OG level. Or else I can only buy when price breaks above this one. You see? So I'm starting my thing between these points, these 2 points, you see? So uh next is USDJPY. Wanted price to test here, and when price retested here, you can see that it only rejected it. So I need the full daily retest and a full daily rejection, then I can consider this level. With DJPY, price is on its way to our level here. Where the price shift from forward time frame daily to give us this holding. Yeah. DPUSD, I need price to give me a new lower low. Right to go here. Yeah. So it can come and shift and give me an entry either at this level or at this level. The next thing is Purified. One price to test this level, this OG level, or the main OG level. Nothing else. Euro USD, one price to break below here, like in the convinced of selling. USD card, uh, main price to test this level, and then can go back to buy. And you can see the retest was just the rejection, making it valid. DPP card, uh, the price come back here, and that's what we've been waiting for. Euro GPP, explain this an hour ago. Telling me I need the new high before our time frame here. Then we can navigate through the spread. So possibly we might get it tonight. EDU NZD, it's either price makes a new high, low and high, we shift at this level, it will sell. But if price ends up dropping like this, you won't do anything. Okay. Then these two, you can see this is the pair I wanted to buy. So first point you can see the price kind of broken below the test level, and according to our strategy, wait for it, price to break above, and then give us that entry, right? So you see what patience does for you. It helps you minimize the bit of losses. And the last thing is NZD USD. And see what price is doing now. Kind of trying to break below I don't know. I told you I need at least another point before I get the break, so it'll be easy to sell. Okay. Happens tomorrow in London region. This is what we got today. Uh, oh, it's still low. I'm still waiting for my shift here. I can buy. So if it happens here, then I'll buy. Okay. USD or nothing. This pair. So but I know someone who trades this. My uncle trades this pair. It's the one who's giving trades. So that should tell you that these things are so different, you know. Now you can't see anything. Your friend can see something. Strategy. I know that price is bearish in all direction. And if it wants to sell, should come back at this level. then I can position this one. Or at this point here, there is diaphragm. This, uh, the fourth diaphragm, we are bullish. So, since we want to sell, simple analysis, we need price to make a new high, then a shift, then we can sell. See, we try to speculate this, speculate this week to see if it will respect this strategy. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you. God bless you all.